Hello, you lovely people. This is me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Today's recipe is possibly one of the simplest and the tastiest chicken recipes on the planet. Chicken teriyaki. Let's begin. The first step of this recipe is actually to pan fry chicken thighs. Of course, they need to be boneless. Let's place in pieces of chicken. Time to add in a touch of salt and pepper. Well, pepper in this case is completely optional, but salt is a must. After 3 minutes on high flame, we need to give this a flip like so. Chicken thighs are grilled and ready. Let's transfer this on a plate and allow these to rest for a moment. While the chicken is resting, let's quickly move on to making the teriyaki sauce. Now, it's important for all of us to understand that teriyaki sauce classically is made with just 3 ingredients: Saké, Mirin, and soy sauce. Well, in India, teriyaki sauce is made in various different ways. And like I said, every restaurant has their own little take. This is my take on the classic. I'm of course using soya, I'm using mirin, I'm using sake. But what I'm also using is honey, because I think that little edge of sweetness works wonders. Soy sauce, sake. Well, sake for the uninitiated is fermented rice wine from Japan. And the next ingredient is mirin. Mirin is also a fermented rice wine. Well, the only difference here between a sake and mirin is high on sugar, low on alcohol. Simple. To just add a little more spunk to this recipe, I'm going to add in honey. Let's mix all of this. Scrape all of that goodness. The fat, the oil from the chicken is going to add a lot of goodness to this sauce. Well, this again is an optional ingredient in this case. You can add in a little bit of chopped ginger and chopped garlic. What I'm doing is I'm adding in very little ginger and garlic paste. And lastly, I'm going to make a slurry of cornstarch and water and add it into the sauce. Before adding, it's important that the sauce needs to bubble on high flame for at least 30 to 40 seconds. You mix this well, you'll see that the sauce immediately starts thickening because the cornstarch has activated. Once the sauce starts bubbling, time to place in the pieces of chicken into the sauce. So any cooking that would be pending would also be taken care of. Let's turn the chicken once, twice over into the sauce. After cooking for like a minute on medium to high flame, of course the flame, because the chicken and the teriyaki sauce are both done and ready. The next step, plating. First things first, a bowl of rice. Time to take the pieces of chicken on the cutting board and cut these into slices. Let's place the sliced chicken around the rice. I'm going to neighbor this with a little of this teriyaki sauce. Let's top this up with toasted sesame seeds, steamed bok choy, and finally something that is completely optional, sliced red chilies. With this, chicken teriyaki, like I said, one of the simplest and the tastiest recipes on this planet is done and ready. Make this for your family, make this for your friends. More importantly, steal a bite for yourself.